Nature knows how to be kind. Many of you know that my partner is from Joplin, Missouri, where you know what's been going on in Joplin, and her sister still lives there, and we know a lot of people and have been talking. And what you may not know, though, is, I want to read something to you. The circus was scheduled to come to town in Joplin. This is from the newspaper. We were scheduled to play here, one circus employee told CBS. The arena where we're playing in is now the hospital. Instead of being able to travel to our next destination, the Piccadilly Circus decided to put their strongest staff to use. It's either take the day off or give a hand to the people who really need it, the circus employees said. So they got permission and they went to a site that was devastated and lots of stuff needed to be moved, so they unloaded some, guess, elephants. Now this part's not in the paper, but a Red Cross worker told a family member. Some who were there said, the first elephant that stepped off was a baby elephant. Will you show me that slide, Jim? This is the mother. But they said when that baby elephant stepped off and looked around at this devastation, it threw up and just went, just a huge elephant noise. And they said tears ran down the elephant's face. They said everybody standing there could not believe. And they said without any direction, the little baby elephant went over and started picking up things and created order out of chaos. Nature knows how to create order out of chaos. Nature knows how to be kind. So they took the larger elephants and they hooked them up to cars and big things that were just broken, and they used those elephants to pull that stuff and move that debris out of the way. There is nothing more powerful than kindness. And so I leave you with this song that comes from a Chinese proverb. There's an ancient wisdom saying that says, kindness is the unmistakable evidence of the light in the soul. Say that with me. Kindness is the unmistakable evidence of the light in the soul. Kindness is the unmistakable evidence of the light of the soul. And what did Jesus ask us to do with our light? Let it shine, let it shine. What does every master teacher ask us to do with that light? Let it shine. And what is the unmistakable evidence of the light in the soul? Kindness. And so there's a Chinese proverb that says, when there's light in the soul, there is beauty in the person. When there's beauty in the person, there is harmony in the home. And when there's harmony in the home, there is order in the nation. When there's order in the nation, there is peace in the world. We, the people, had a desire of a more perfect way of living, where life, which is spirit, which is the presence of God, which is all that we are, where liberty, which is to live and act in ways that are kind and liberating for ourselves and for all creation, and the pursuit of happiness, the pursuit of those things that are life-affirming. The greatest gift we can give ourselves is to be kind. And as we learn to be kind to ourselves, and that means being big enough to hold all of our flaws, which are beautiful and apart, they are the way for us to be in truth, but we already are in spirit. As we make peace one by one with our fears, our flaws, our illusions. And as we can be big enough in our own self to hold that and create that for ourselves, our cup is full. And now it becomes as natural and instinctual for us as it does the animal kingdom to help, to create things that are orderly, to mourn the losses, and to celebrate the successes. This week I invite you into this powerful practice called kindness. We do that when we remember that it begins with an intention every day. When we visualize that we're collecting pebbles that are kind or unkind, but every day we get to empty the bag, clean the slate, and start over again. So we hold that intention, and we realize that the underpinning of any great declaration is the practice of that idea. We intend and we practice and we repeat as necessary. And so I invite you to that place in the silence of your own being, to be with that idea of kindness and feel it fill you up. Kindness in the silence. When there's light in the soul, and you see there is always light in the soul. The question is, are we aware of it? Are we choosing it? When there's light in the soul, there is beauty in the person. And when there's beauty in the person, there is naturally harmony in the home. And when there's harmony in the home, there is order in the nations. And when there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world.